doggone to stand up. Doggone to stand up. And if you can't stand up, just sit down there. Now, I want everyone to think of something that's bothering them. It could be a marriage. It could be a boyfriend. It could be a girlfriend. It could be anything. I want you to think about it. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take it off. How are we going to take it off? We're going to start from the back and start taking it right off. Now, start from the back. You got to be thinking about it. And right here, his name is the Lord. So when we take it off, we're going to give it to the Lord. Everybody ready? Right. 1, 2, 3. Take it off. Take it off. Pull it all off. And give it to him. Come on. Take it off again. Start all the way down. All the way down. And give it to him. And this is the third time. Everybody. Take it all off. Now make sure you can feel it. Wow. And give it to God. And that is one of the biggest secrets of life. We take it off and we give it to number one. Because if we give it to number one, we got it going on. Hello, come on, guys. Whew. So now, as we take it off, I'm going to take you guys on a journey. Oh, I guess about 50 years ago, this was a bright young lady. And she had lost her father. And her father was everything to her. Her father was her life. How could her father pass on? So what she did, she says, I want to die. Because no one is like my father. And yes, she got sick. And she was so sick that the doctor said that she would never make it within 2 to 3 days. It was yesterday. She was in the hospital, and as she was in the hospital, everything was failing. Her mother walked in the room. This little girl came out of her body. And when she came out of her body, she saw her mother flat down, crying and screaming. Then the next part, the little girl remembered. She went to church. And when she went to church, they were praying for her. And she looked at him. She says, but I'm here. I'm fine. I'll be fine. And she looked at her mother. And her mother was saying, if you allow my child to live, I will stop drinking. I will stop doing anything. And the little girl was right there looking at her mom and said, but Mom, I'm right here. Then what happened? The miracle happened. The little girl had one of them praying grandmothers. And she prayed every day. And she walked in the room and she told every doctor, get out of here. And the little girl was right there looking at her grandmother. And her grandma took and put whatever money she had on the bed of the little girl. In the meantime, as the little girl was there was a light that was shining around her. And the more her grandmother prayed, the bigger the light shined. And in the meantime, there was a man on the other side. And he had a long gray hand, and he was pointing at the little girl. And the little girl, he was beckoning her. She didn't know what to do. But she saw her grandmother praying. And the more her grandmother prayed, the light got more and more and more. And the grandmother prayed and prayed. And then she told the doctor, that's it. She'll be fine. The doctor looked at her. You got to be. She is dying. And the grandmother said, not my child. And then when I woke up, I realized there's more to health than nobody in the world would know. And that's my story. And I believe in health, and I believe in healing, because I've seen it for myself. I was the one who came out of my body, and I saw me laying there, and could nobody do anything except the power of prayer. So when we talk about prayer, when we talk about health, my favorite saying is Philippians 4:13. I can do what? All things through who? Christ did. What? Strengthens me. As long as I have the Lord inside of me. When I got God, I got it all. When I told each and every one of you to take it off, you take it off. I don't care what's going on. But, Dr. Morgan, I don't feel good today. Take it off. But he don't like me anymore. Take it off. But my job is having a hard time. Take it off and give it to God. But I don't think I can make it today. Take it off. Give it to the Lord. Realize who you are. You are all that in a piece of what? Apple pie. That's Philadelphia. You see. So when you take it off and you give it to the Lord, you realize how things are. The second biggest story. My grandmother transitioned on March the 10th, just like she said. In the meantime, everything was fine. Instead of one thing. Like she said, my mother started getting sick. But it couldn't be, because she was never sick in her life. I was the one who was in the hospital 400 years ago. Mommy was never sick. And the doctor says there's something wrong with her. Before I knew it, she was in the hospital. Before I turned around, they took one leg off. I looked up, they took the next leg off. I said, oh my God. The doctor walked up to me, he says, Dr. Morgan, he said, I'm going to tell you right now, she's not going to make it. She's a diabetic, she's been sick for years, and she's not going to make it. We give her 3 days to live. 3 days to live. We give mother 3 days to live. So I said, okay. So all of us went in there and prayed for her. First thing, my husband, my niece, who looks identical to her, and one of my sons. We went in there, and she was laying up there, and every orifice, she was right like this. So I walked out, but then something said, wait a minute. Did my grandmother say she was going to live? Well, who are you, Dr. Kimasabi, who's going to tell me that she's going to die? So, when you see a person that have they're on these monitors, and the monitor goes, zzz, boop, boop, right? So I walked in there, waited till everyone left. When everyone left, I walked in there, and I knelt down, and I said, Mom, when you come up out of your sleep, I'm going to buy you a brand new wardrobe, because I knew she loved to dress. I knew she loved to dress. I said, and you're going to be the sharpest person in the office. To my surprise, the thing said, boop. It can't be happening. Thing, okay, that's day one. Day two, I'm saying, now what else she like to do? What mama like to do? She loved to run her mouth. She loved to talk, and she loved to enjoy people. I said, Mom, now remember, I got 10,000 people on working that I have seen through the years. I said, Mom, I can't do this no more. I said, I need you to come and talk to the people for me. This is late at night. Help me, Mom. I need you to come and help me, Mom, because I love you. Sure enough, the thing said, it can't be. The third day, I'm riding around in that Cadillac that I shouldn't have had because I bought it because I left the job and blah, 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 blah. And the hospital called me on the phone. They said, Dr. Morgan, get up here right now. We cannot believe it. And as I was walking, my heart was just beating. Boom, boom, boom. I said, Lord, thy will be done. Whatever you want me to do, Lord, I'll do it. Lord, have mercy. I opened up the door. I did the Fred Sanford. Mommy was sitting up there, running her mouth. Hey, girl, how you doing? Blah, blah. I said, Ma. She said, yeah. How you doing there, sister? I said, Ma, what's wrong with you? The first thing she said, when are you going to give me that brand new wardrobe? She lived for 25 years after that. Hello. So you have to think about things. When you think about health, when you think about who you are, when you think about the Lord within inside of you, when you think no matter what, I can do all things to who? Who? Christ, who strengthens me. You realize how important each and every one of you are. No matter what, take it off. No matter what bothers you, give it to the Lord. Put him first. Just think about it. I had no idea we was going to have a conference like this. I had no idea we would be praying and helping each other in the greatness that we have. I had no idea that this one young, perfect, beautiful, I'll say, pretty girl was going to do something. Her and her husband, something like this. I can do what? All things to who? Christ. That strengthened me. And he strengthens me in all we do and in all we do. Take it off. Remember, no matter what, God is with you. Now, what I do, and I'll tell you how I got this. We only got 2 more minutes. I am an ordained minister. I got ordained in 2005. Why? Because I got ordained. The Lord called me, I took it. Now, but what happened was, in 2009, on June the 17th, I'll never forget that as long as I live. How do I remember? I just remember. I was scared to death because they had asked me to be what they call a bishop. And I says, I can't be no bishop. I don't know all the stuff everybody knows. I'm not the one. I'll talk to you. And I'll give you to the Lord. But I'm not all the big shots and all that kind of stuff. But God said, you take yourself up there and you're going to do what I tell you to do. I said, yes, sir. So I walked up there, and they was ordaining everybody. And this man looked at me, and he says, you will become the bishop of health. And something happened. I felt something just move all in me, you know. I said, this is new dance or something. I just felt good. And this is going to blow everybody up. When I felt it, I looked up. And when I looked up, I saw the women in my family. I saw my mother. I saw my grandmother. I saw my great-grandmother. And they were smiling at me to tell me, Corrine, I approve you for doing this. And that's how I became more and more and more in health. That's why Angie said, when I can look at you to find out what's wrong, it's a gift from the Lord. And I thank God for allowing me me from North Philly, me the one that everybody said they got that one, something wrong with her, because she liked to dance. You know, she liked to do everything. She liked to be happy, you know. Me, to do something like this, to help. And that's all I want to do in the name of Jesus, is to help my sisters. And it's just a privilege to be here, to learn all the things that we're learning from everybody. See, and that's the positive thing about who we are. So I'm so thankful, and I'll answer any questions about anything. I don't care what it is, I'll answer. But remember, the number one thing more than anything else in health and wellness is take it off. Sister talked about the art of forgiveness. I got 7 secrets I'm going to give you. The first secret of health is the secret of forgiveness. That's the first thing. Do not hold anything on you. No matter who did what. let it go, take it off, and give it to the number one. That's A, number one. The second thing is nutrition. You are what you eat. No matter what, you are what you eat. The third thing, I've got to get this quick, girls. Come on. Exercise. Exercise. 1 and a 2 winner. 1 and a 2 winner. 1 and a 2 winner. That's what we talk. We were exercising. Exercise. Number 3 is water. Drink water. We never drink enough water. What happens when you go to the hospital? What's the first thing they do? They hook you up to a what? Saline solution. Hello? Water. Drink water. Number 3. Okay, whatever. Smile. Everybody smile. You know, I would say, show your teeth. If you have snagger-tooth, you ain't got no teeth, smile. Right? So N-E-W-S-T. T is temperament. Oh, darling, you will not stress me out today because I have temperament. Hello? So N-E-W-S-T-A. Guess what A is? Air. See? Everybody, come on, guys. Bring it up. And take it down. Ready? Bring it up again. Come on. And take it down. And one more time now. Smile. Bring it up. And take it down. Okay. Okay. R. Anybody can guess what R is? You never get enough of what? Rest. You must rest. Them young girls walking in to see me, they got bags so heavy. I said, girl, what's wrong with you? Oh, Dr. Morgan, I partied last night. I said, look here. You better start resting, sister. Okay? Rest. Take those naps. Rest. And then T is trust in something bigger than you and bigger than me. Trust is A, number 1. So it's unforgiving or forgiving and new start. Thank you very much.
Don't go anywhere, Dr. Correen. Can you do one of your demonstrations?
Okay, let's see. Who wanna be demonstrated on? Come on over here, girl. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to watch how she walk. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to check her out. Now, come here. Now, this is going to blow everyone's mind. If anyone is ill, energy goes into the part of the body that is ill. And energy has a warm spot. So, in other words, when I scan her, there has to be a warm spot on her if there's any problems with her. Does anyone understand that? Okay, so let me just scan her out. Energy comes from the back and goes like that. That's how we are. We are energy. Here we go, from the back and goes out. Now, as I test her, I'm going to ask her to put her arm up. Her arm, especially on the left side, will tell me if there's anything wrong with her right now. Now, let me see. I'm just going to check her. If stress was money, she'd be rich. Totally stressed out. Am I right? Hello? That's her body just told me that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, number one, you got to take it off. Take it off. Come on. Take it off. And take the other one off. No, just take it off. Take the other one off. Take this from here and take it off. Come on, give it to God. Give it to him. Come on. Now take it off again. Come on. And give it to God. In the name of Jesus. One more. Now take it off once more. Put your stomach in, hold your stomach up. Believe. See yourself. Come on. Take it off. Now I'm going to test her. Then what she first, what you have to do, every time you think a stressful thought, you have to go to the bathroom. Excuse me, let me go to the bathroom. Oh, really? Wait, just 1 second here. Oh, is that right, darling? You're not going to stress me out today. Wow. Hello. That's what you have to do. See? You take it off and you give it to the Lord. And you will not let this or anything stress you out. You are a child of a king. When you woke up this morning, it was your birthday. And the fact that you woke up, you have so much going for you. So you're not going to let this or anything else stress you out. You know who you are. What is your name? What's your name again?
Child of the living king.
Hello. And what's your name again? Come on. Come on, put it up in there. Now, you ready? Now walk like you know. Come on. Come on, be royal. Come on, Issa. Come on, take it back here. Come on, Issa. Walk like you know. Step up to it. Come on, Issa. I'm all that in a piece of apple pie. Piece of apple pie. I'm all that. And that's stress. Wait a minute. With some ice cream on the top? Hello. And that's how we have to think about it. When God made us, he made us special. And I am a child of Father. Let's give this young lady a hand. There is, girls, I hate to tell you this, but there's no such thing as Frankenstein. Please remember that. That boy did not get up there. It don't work like that. My kid said, Mom, it's Frankenstein. I know, but he's up there. It's only a movie. Our bodies are the most perfect things that God has made. You see? And everything in our bodies affect everything in our bodies. Remember that. Your fingers affect your nervous system. Think about it. The tips of your finger is where your nerves end. Hello? So everything is affected by every aspect of that precious body. See, we have to choose to eat right. Nobody loves cake more than the kid. I love cake. But I know if I eat it, too much cake, I'll get fat, blah, 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 this and that, jelly. No. And I walk past the cake, look at me and say, come here. And I'll say, not today, maybe tomorrow, but not today. You see? You got to think about that. Think about that. You can do anything that you want to do. It's your choice because the good Lord have given you that. Come on, girls and guys. You are all that. And then you decide what you're going to do. You take care of that precious body. Hallelujah. You do what the Lord has meant you to do. All right? And then once you do it, you get in alignment like Sister said. And the more alignment you're in, you realize that you're what? Where is she? You're all that in a piece of what? Wait, you were all that in a piece of what? And Sister said with cream on the top. So you're a basic apple pie. Hello?
Let's stand to our feet. Didn't we have some nice exercise from Dr. Correen? Ooh.
Okay, since we're going to pray, we're going to take and do it this time with style, ladies. Okay? We're going to use the air one. As soon as sister talk, we're going to take and do this. Bring it up. Hi, this is Dr. Morgan. I want you to watch us every Monday at 9 o'clock. This show is for you and you, and that's right, especially you. We're going to be talking about positive things, things that are going to surprise you. But no drugs, no medication, only for you. Thank you for listening, and remember, it's every Monday at 9 a.m. See you there. This is Dr. Morgan, and I want to encourage you to read this book. Dr. Morgan presents The Light Within. In each and every one of us, there's a light. I'm telling you, I was not always a doctor. I came from nothing. But with God's help, I made it, and if I can make it, you can do it too. Please read this book. Dr. Morgan presents The Light Within, because this book is for you and you, and that's right, partner, especially you. If you have back pain, neck pain, if you have inflammation, if you have different problems that you can't get rid of, put life in your body. Give us a call at 215-922-3030. That's 215-922-3030. We are now at 1 Ballard Avenue in Ballard, Kenwood, PA. So come on down and let us help you help the body help itself.